Hey guys, I was kind of wanting to do something a little different, and I realized I've never really played much Bomb Warrior, and I wanted to give it a shot to see, just to do something a little different. And it's not on paper that great on the meta. And I played it on Asia, and I was able to easily climb to Legend with I think I had over a 60% win rate, and then I was climbing Legend. I easily got to top 300, and then I got to top 300, and I all of a sudden started facing tons of Rogue. And then my rank started to go down. And I think that's the story of Bomb Warrior. So if you're playing and you're not playing lots of Stealth Rogue, because this deck is horrible against Stealth Rogue. It's just you do have the minefield stuff, so I think against weaker players, because I was playing a few of them on the climb to Legend, and then when I got to High Legend, they just started annihilating me. So it's a thing of, you could still beat them with things like your Minefield and your Bladestorm, but the problem is they're just going to outrace you so hard. And that's kind of what the matchup. You don't have the Risky Skipper Armor with plays that other decks have. So, but I do feel Bomb Warrior, other than the Stealth Rogue, actually is in a good place in the meta. So it's very good against Priest. And it's just kind of good overall, except for, like I said, the horrible Stealth Rogue matchup. So if you want to decide if you want to play this deck, say, am I playing a Stealth Rogue a lot? Then I probably shouldn't. If I'm not playing that much of it, and I have a lot of these cards, you can play Bomb Warrior. And it felt really solid overall. And I surprisingly started to like it, which if you could know me, guys, I crap on this deck all the time. Bomb Warriors for skillless noobs, blah, 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 blah. I guess I'm one of them now. Skillless noob here. But yeah, it's kind of relaxing for the stream sometimes, because I'm just hitting some bombs in the face, removing some board. So I think some of the skills that after I played about 100 plus games of it now, the general idea is you have to hit him in the face. But a lot of the skill set is knowing when to kind of fight for board and how to plan out turns. So for example, a play you might do, for example, is you might go, let's say it's an aggressive deck. You might go Minefield on 2, remove their board, and then they play more stuff, and then you go Coin Wrench Caliber, and you trade. And then the next turn, they play some more stuff, and you might go something like upgrade Cutting Class Hero Power and hit him in the face. And they might do 10, maybe they play more minions, they would do 8 damage to you, play some more stuff, and you go Brawl on 5. And then you've stabilized, but you've gotten a bunch of Wrench Caliber hits. And that's kind of what you're trying to do with this deck. So there's a lot of what I call the undercommit, overcommit, where... So if you know you're going to Brawl on a future turn, or Bear of on a future turn, for example, you will ignore board and hit face. But versus, let's say, a lot of the times you have really you really want to go Wrench Caliber on 4, for example. So there's times where I might use a Bladestorm on 1/3/2 just because I want to be able to go Wrench Caliber on 4, and I don't want to take that damage, and I want to do something. So even though Bladestorm might be able to get more value later, I want to not be, because I know my weapon equip turn is a very weak turn. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff where you're trying to set up these plays so you can do your plays. And then there's a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, if I can just make it so my opponent can't kill me, I can play Blastmaster Boom on 7, and as long as they can't kill me, I'm winning this game, because the damage they're going to take, and you can put your opponents in spots where if they trade, they lose, but if they go face, they lose as well. So that's kind of, I think, the skill set of this deck. There's a lot of multi-turn management, knowing which cards are good for which matchups. So another example of a card that you play very differently in different matchups, Deathwing. If you play just tempo a Deathwing against a Druid as a 12/12, and maybe they hit a 1/1 or something stupid like that, they can't deal with it because the Druid doesn't have that single target removal. Where if you're playing against a Priest or a Rogue, it's going to be no problem. They're going to figure out a Prize Plunderer play and kill it with ease. So you're better off in certain classes. You really want Deathwing to get removal value, where certain classes you don't really care about the removal value as much, as long as just more the heavy tempo. So there's stuff like that in the deck, but a lot of planning. For example, I was playing a game today where I was playing against aggressive deck, and a Zoo, I believe, and I had shield blocked. I had a shield slam, and I think this was on turn 5, and I wanted to go Blastmaster on 7, but I went shield block, and I got another shield slam. So I have 2 shield slams, and they have a 5/5 and a 5/3, and I just shield slammed the 1/5/5. And it's because I have Barrow in hand and I don't have like a sword in board. So I wanted to be able to full clear their board the next turn. So, and then they play Flesh Giant the next turn, and I was able to full clear with a Barrow, Hero Power, Shield Slam. So there's a lot of the skill of this deck is managing multi-turns, making plans, being able to say, okay, how do I, do I play for a quick win and have to hope they hit bombs if I'm going all in, or can I play longer? Do I have to take risks? That kind of stuff. So that's what I do like about this deck. But it's you don't have board. Another thing, Galakrond is really nice for kind of the priest matchup. So what's nice about priest is often they'll mill cards or heal. And with Galakrond, often you just get it 3 damage every turn, and then you just remove their board, and that just slowly adds up over a long game because priest just can't put on pressure. So like that's really important for that matchup. So if you're wondering what to kind of do Galakrond, so I'm going to go over some brief mulligans real quick, and then we'll go into some games. So you can obviously probably guess Corsair Catch, the best card in the mulligan, but Minefield a close second. Certain matchups, Minefield's way better. Just basically think, is my opponent aggressive? We want Minefield. Is my opponent not aggressive? We want Corsair Catch. And, chances are we want Corsair Catch even if our opponent is aggressive. I think there's some spots where the stats say Corsair Catch isn't that good against aggressive decks, but I just pretty much always keep at least one if I have one. But yeah, interestingly enough, Wrench Caliber can be keep in certain cases. Just think certain matchups where you really want, like if you're playing against Mazaki Mage, and I have a Wrench Caliber, you can see it's actually better than Corsair Catch, which is interesting. But yeah, you want that Wrench Caliber out fast. Getting that Wrench Caliber against Met fast wins the Mage matchup. So you can see it's got an insane mulligan win rate in that matchup. Quartermaster tends to be generally good. So if you're when in doubt, probably keep Quartermaster. And I like keeping Upgrade if I have Wrench Caliber, especially if I think my opponent is less likely to have weapon removal. And I also like keeping Cutting Class if I have Corsair Catch or weapon as well. Those tend to be good together. And so, and then the Barrow is probably a keep in a few matchups. So I think, let's see, is Paladin, is it a keep? Is it a keep against Warlock? It might be a keep against Warlock. Brawl, so let's see. No, it's not quite. Let's see, Uncoin. Interesting. So it's close. So, but in general, so especially if I already have something, Brawl can be really good against kind of very board heavy matchups. So think Zoo, think Druid. Now, don't think Rogue, but like if our opponent is likely, like if we were playing against a Paladin, I think Brawl probably has decent stats. Interestingly, no. I think Ramp Paladin's going down in stock, so that's probably why. Where I think I would, if I knew my opponent was playing Ramp Paladin, I would probably keep Brawl. But yeah, that's just the general idea. You can see, against Priest, another one matchup where getting these weapons out is really, really important. I've been keeping Galakrond against Priest as well. Maybe that's too greedy, but I kind of find I do like. Yeah, you can see going first. It's one of the top cards. But yeah, it can be kind of give you that inevitability where you might not have with just your weapon. I've actually I played against Res Priest today, and I lost. And I'm trying to figure out how to win that matchup. And I think actually the style might be, and don't quote me, I have not tested the strategy out, but the problem is your bombs get too spread out. So I think if I play against a Res Priest later, what I might try to do is not use my Wrench Calibers until the end and just play control. And then once I get to the end, I'll start putting lots of bombs in. That's my theory. I haven't quite figured it out, but I think it's winnable. It feels like it's almost winnable. So if we play it right, we can do quite well. So that's the gist of it. So remember, when in doubt, you want Corsair Catch, Evil Quartermaster, and Minefield. Those are the best cards overall. And then you have conditional keeps, like if you have Upgrade, if you already have a weapon. Same thing with Cutting Class can be good. And sort of Bladestorm, I think I'm trying to think if there's any matchups you keep in the, Druid, you keep Bladestorm in the mulligan. Yep. Druid, because the token Druid is so prevalent, this card absolutely wrecks Druids. And I think it wrecks all Druids. So we definitely want Bladestorm against Druid. So, and it looks like Bear of 2. So yeah, and you can see all the clears like the board clear is really good against Druid. So yeah, that's some general Mulligan information. So we're going some games. Hope you guys enjoy. The game is not about 40 decisions. It's about looking at 2 or 3 decisions that are sometimes immensely tough on which one to go. Um, where Battlegrounds, like every turn might have tens of thousands of potential plays, which maybe even hundreds of them are completely reasonable. And I don't like having that many options. I like less options. You know? Like there, I literally have no options there. Am I ever gonna go coin hero power? No, am I ever gonna? So I mean, obviously in the earlier game turns, that's gonna matter more. But I think I'll go minefield here. I think I have a hand that can deal with it. I give him the dragon, but we get to go coin wrench caliber into horde pillager. They go whatever they go probably going Nas here, but yeah. Okay, they're running these guys. Okay. I think I'm just gonna tank this so I can just re-equip. Yeah.
What would Uther do?
You don't pick the ones, see? I stole it first! Become the hero this world needs. Brightness gold.
Oh, I did not. I didn't even think about that. That's fantastic. Oh god, that's great. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but our opponent played Allura, which casted a bomb for their deck. It was great. That was great. Guys, I'm so glad that great deck got nerfed. That deck was just too OP. I'm gonna keep sword in case they're dribbling. I'm gonna keep pearl as well. Maybe that's wrong, but I don't know. I don't know what they're playing. I know this is on Asia too, gamer. Dude, this sword and board is gonna save me. I didn't even know I had it. I think I got it recently because I only had I had to craft a ton of epics that are used. They're gonna go be not useless very soon, which kind of annoyed me. But oh, so here's the question: do I go for the wrench caliber next turn, or I could go hero power, coin shield slam, and that might not be useful for very long because I'm not gonna have armor. Oh, my heart says do this. We got a lot of gift subs yesterday. I might go. I actually might go upgrade into. It's tough though, because like I literally have the wrench caliber for the following turn. Because I can go. I think I do go upgrade and just deny this. That is a super Ronan. That's 10,000 points. Ronan, I want 10,000 points, and then I'll be like, no, that'll be the answer. That's. Hey, Ronan. You know, he's pushing my buttons. I put a boundary. I put a boundary. I put a boundary. He didn't respect it. He gets banned. That's how it works in this channel, guys. And Linko, I don't want you to give him back today. You can maybe unban him on a future day. I was very clear. It's it's in the rules. Arctis, what is your new question? I will happily answer for you because you paid the very reasonable price of 10,000 points. Question: why was Ronan banned? So there are certain kinds of questions that I've expressed that you need to either pay 10,000 points. Questions like, what's the best deck to play, or why don't we play this card? They're in the noob FAQ index. So I get sick of everyone with their suggestions. of telling me that, oh, I should play this card. It's so incredibly common. So I've said, as a barrier, if you're willing to pay, you can get your answer. But people aren't willing to pay. They want it all for free, which frustrates me. This is a really awkward turn. Like, really awkward. I'm really not sure what to do. I could commit. I don't think I ever go Deathwing here. So I'm going to commit to going Shield Block here to start. Oh, Bladestorm makes things potentially a lot easier if we get the right hits here. Maybe not, though. This is so awkward. If I can hit this, maybe? That's super good. Oh, that's super good. Okay, and we go. Look at that. Oh, that worked out so well. So there's a barrier. Best 10,000 points you ever spent. Nice, Arctis. I appreciate it. So, yeah. And now when people spend the 10,000 points, I'm committed to giving good answers, even if they're newbie questions. But I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like people's suggestions because there are a lot of questions that are really like, why don't you like the thing I like? You know, I just don't like justifying every one of my actions. But Himble's Master 4422. Kakashi, you gotta use your kappas. Guys, remember, if you put the kappa in,
What shall we hunt?
I mean, that's what it is. It's not like, you know. I could get a Draconic Lackey here, but I'm probably just going this into this. Yep. Sure. Hey, you can play. You have to pay with interest, and I'm gonna have loan sharks come after you if you don't pay. Hey, Lincoln, can you refund their points? New question. Wait, we're gonna have loan sharks. Lincoln's gonna come and break your virtual arms. That way you'll be a no hands gamer like me. What do I do here? This is actually really okay. This is awkward. Can I set up a 2-turn lethal here? Not easily. Okay, what's my clear here? I can do a Bladestorm play. I can go trade. I think I do a Bladestorm play. That doesn't quite full clear. I like pushing the face. Um, Feels bad, but we just remove this board and we win. Like, even if we can't remove all of it. I could go Barrow of Course here, but I think this is better. Oh, literally, the game is. Okay, what are my odds of hitting? I set up a 2-turn lethal here. Not really. Alright, it sets up 2-turn. He said I got him. Wow, dude, this player is not giving up over there. We've been in control all game. All right, I'm gonna kill him in 2 turns here. Actually, dude, I'm just gonna torture them. Just to be a dick. In case they like did fungal, what if they did like fungal fortunes into like a triple savage roar somehow? Have me defend Blizzard. All right, I am Blizzard's lawyer, Ziffer. What is your charge? What is your charge against Blizzard? I will defend Blizzard. I'm Blizzard's lawyer. Yeah, so... Dude, Tanter's a good mod. Look, this channel literally falls apart without Lako. Look. Look, if you're the second best boxer in the world next to like Muhammad Ali, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, if you ask me. I think against Priest, you're actually not supposed to keep Wrench Caliber going first because you need the Corsair catches to hit them.
We will feed on this world.
I feel like that needs to die. I'm gonna kill it. I could go Wrench, but like it feels more important to kill it. I feel like they're running.
The future is
Oof, they can steal my Wrench. Oof. She was garbage until Priest became a control class. A little wrench in your plan. They got ooze here? No ooze. Well, this hand is really good.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
Okay. Wondering how all in I go here on the. I could also intentionally not kill this to make it awkward for Raise Dead. I think I do that though. Then I think I just go Hero Power here. I don't want them getting a Raise Dead here. Oh, they are doing the Raise Dead. That's what I was. Wait, okay. Did they forget? What's with that play there? That's a really weird play. Okay. I probably should have just gone all in with the upgrade because if they sticky fingers this, it doesn't work anyways. But now if they go over. Okay.
Will break your
I didn't understand that. I thought he was trying to kill his own guy, so he could go Raise Dead and then maybe hit an ooze. But maybe they forgot that he had a dragon in hand. That's my best guess. Yep. See, they had a Raise Dead in hand. That wasn't off the top. Oof, Krasnov super good here.
are too late. His return is nigh.
If they go Apotheosis, it's not a big deal. Please, because I have two classes for staying rares. Around Unseen Saboteur. Yeah, that's a good point. Money pockets.
Future is clear. Your demise be near.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. Trust the weak.
A simple step shall do.
Oh, the hit shield block here is coming for sure. We could use this with upgrade at some point. I might just shield slam this. I can make them overdraw, which might actually be valuable. I'm not sure. Maybe it is valuable. Like even though they overdraw a bomb, I think it is valuable. Because they might need cards here. Let's see.
Too many cards.
Nice, immediate bomb. See, that's a subtle skill of this deck. Like if you can tell the top deck is not a bomb, but the card under it is, you can do some fancy stuff. Now they can't generate more cards, so it's a little difficult for them. Okay.
I have too many cards.
Haha! A little too late, sticky fingers. Yes, I think I take the draw here. I think it's worth it. I'll take course here, just more mana efficient. Though shields. Yeah, it's I mean, it's a way if you're ahead enough, you can to do it. Like, but the problem is if they just overdraw, then they're not developing, and then I'm hero powering them every turn, and I'm winning. Um, so
You making a big
I'm
mistake.
not sure what they're trying to pull out here. Okay. This is a decent brawl, I guess. Hmm. I could take the brawl here. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave the Corsair Catch in hand. So if we hit Bladestorm, we can go Blastmaster Bladestorm, which often wins. Yeah.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh wow. Oh, that's really bad actually. That's very bad. Oh, lethal.